Hello, StarrPanda. Good morning. It's 5:30 in Montreal now in the evening, and it's 9:30 now in Australia. Welcome virtually in Montreal. You were part of a band who made a very, very exciting film and music video called the Cutie Patootie of Hugsville. We want to know a little bit more about you, about the concept, but first, I will just read the synopsis which you sent us so our audience can understand what the film is about a little bit better. That's right? Okay, let's go. A group of aliens murder the composer Rossini to steal and claim his music as their own. Not for fame nor fortune, not even for hugs and kisses. No, only for pasta. However, they are quickly distracted, which leads to more distraction, which then cascades into an escalation of distraction. So this is like the basic plot. First of all, I would like to understand what is the concept of Panda Galaxy or Phantom Panda or the Cuties? Is it a band? Is it a collective? Is it a concept? Please let us know a little bit more about you and your work.
Okay. That's a good question. So we are a band. This is myself and my chicken friend.
Hello.
There is 12 of us at the moment, and we create these cartoons, which is all for music, but the music is the most important thing. And yeah, the stories are, as you say, we travel around trying to become the most famous band in history, usually by stealing other people's music.
And films.
And films, yeah.
Yeah, but I really love that mix of death metal and opera. It's fantastic. Is it like it's part of your style?
Yes, that's a big part of our having extra everything is part of our style. So the next cartoon is going to be even bigger than this one, but we're talking about this one now, but it is a big one, this one. And yeah, the experiment was to create a monstrous sound out of the biggest parts of the orchestra and the biggest parts of rock and or roll.
You succeeded in doing it.
Well,
can I ask you, dear StarrPanda, you're a singer, a musician?
Yeah, I play bass and I do some of the, I do the voice for myself in the cartoon.
Okay, and and are you an animator?
I write the cartoons.
You write the cartoon, okay.
Yeah.
Now, I would like, I'm a film historian, so when I was watching the Cutie Patootie the first time, I said, why does it remind me of Rabbit of Seville?
Well, it
Chuck
is
Jones classic from 1950. I watched it again and it was obvious. I think that this very, very classic cartoon has a special place in your work.
In my heart, yes.
In your heart, yeah, but why?
Well, that particular song, we wanted to go back in time and claim it for ourselves. That particular cartoon, well, that's been in my heart for a very, very long time. In fact, it's a secret, a very not good secret, that it matches perfectly to that cartoon. That is kind of how I first arranged that cartoon to be with the Rabbit of Seville. And then we created our own because we're not Bugs Bunny. We don't own Bugs Bunny cartoons. We wanted our own stories.
Do you think that Chuck Jones, if he was alive today, would have enjoyed the film or maybe do the film like you did? Because the mix of humor and slapstick humor and violence was already there in 1950, but now we're in 2020.
It is a shame that we can't go back and show and see what their reactions would be. Even Rossini, would he enjoy what I've destroyed, what we've done to his song?
You did not destroy. I see that as a tribute. It's a tribute.
For me and for you, which is wonderful. For some people, it's like, what the hell just happened to my favorite classical song? So
the pace, I mean, like the Cutie Patootie is like, wow, it's things happen in the film, but the pacing is very, very, very strong.
Thank you.
The crescendo is like very precise.
Thank you.
There's a lot of, I mean, it's like funny as hell, but it
good.
sounds, yes, but there's a lot of gory violence in it, but it's difficult to be upset or scared when you see that, because it's like fun for kids. Like I'm at 10 years old and I'm watching TV at 1 a.m. Do you agree? I mean, what is your opinion on this very like build-up of violence in the film?
To be 100% honest, when I rewatched it recently after I showed some elderly members of family, I then watched it after I showed them and I was like, that is rather violent. No wonder they didn't like it. But for me, I was really, it's just what the music was sort of screaming out to us, and it just seemed to escalate into where can we go, and that's where we went.
Do you play the, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, that's fine. Please continue.
Do you play that music live?
Yes.
Wow,
yes.
It must be fantastic.
We like to think so. So there's quite a large number of us, all very prettily dressed. Meet my friend. And we play perfectly in sync to the projected cartoons.
Okay.
So it
and
is huge. Sorry.
Was your intention to make like people laugh or to provoke?
Yeah, to make people laugh. It is entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sheer entertainment.
Thank you.
And how did it go with the film? I mean, I think it's quite new. It's been around for a few months. So, yeah, did you have a few selections in festivals?
Yes, we haven't put it on YouTube yet for this very reason. We've just finished a festival in Australia called Monster Fest. So it couldn't play in Melbourne, our hometown, because of the virus. But I think it's been to New York and a few other places around the world, but not many places in cinemas this year, which has been a bit disappointing. So we've just slowed it down, and we'll wait until things sort of go back to not virus years.
When will Phantom Panda play in Canada?
As soon as we can.
As soon as you can. Yeah. And tell me, dear StarrPanda, you told me at the beginning that you're working on another like fantastic project now. Would it be possible for us, because we're like very, very kind, would it be possible for us like to have maybe what it will be about? Like a very, very brief little sneak preview?
Oh, well, I have no footage to show. We are working on the music, and we are working on the current animations, like the 3D modeling of all the characters. We're going to change the look a little bit more for ease and for style. We wanted to change the style a bit more. And not much. It's still going to be the same chaos but yeah, the next one is probably going to be about, I think we get angry with each other, and one of the characters can go into each other's mind. So he takes all the characters into one person's mind while that person has a bit of a freak out, and we see how all the characters look and behave in that person's mind. until that character, me, StarrPanda, gets bored and takes them to the next person's mind, whilst already being in that person's already in that mind. So it just keeps continuing, going into all the different characters' minds while they're already in somebody's mind. And it becomes quite chaotic and confusing, and then a little next level psychologically, and we'll see if it works out. It could be very confusing. It's an experiment.
You know, our festival is organized by the Cinémathèque québécoise. You can see our name right there.
Beautiful.
The Cinémathèque is a film museum, so for us it was like obvious that you should be part of our festival because you pay a vibrant and gory tribute to a classic of animation. Cheers. If we want to know more about your work, the work of the collective, what do you recommend? Facebook? Do you have like a website or?
Facebook is the best at the moment.
Okay,
Facebook
and StarrPanda or?
No, Phantom Panda.
Phantom Panda on Facebook. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, dear StarrPanda, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us about the project, the film.
Thank you. Thank you.
We really hope that we'll be able to welcome you in Montreal in the near future. Until then, continue your good work, stay safe, and have a good day. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Bye.